Teamwork makes the dream work. This video is about my YouTube journey and using the power of collaboration and teamwork in helping create all the wonderful content that we have created over the past several years. Friends, I've learned so much from the amazing experts I've worked with over the last 14 years, starting with simple things such as how to use a microphone properly. These people, group of excellent graphic designers who've designed beautiful thumbnails that you see on YouTube and all the videos that we put out, sound editors to get world-class audio and sound effects and background music, my wonderful team to assist me with research and transcription of my voice notes, because I usually record my ideas using a voice recorder, and then we create a script around from those particular videos. Wonderful videographers, filmmakers to help me create some of these beautiful videos that we put out, and my amazing team to assist me with live streaming and answering comments and so forth. This team has been the backbone of all the content that we've created over the last 14 years. Here are my key takeaways from working with a team and developing a team, building a team of creative people over the last several years. Number one, diversity fuels creativity. It's really important to understand that diverse people bring diverse ideas, a different way of working, a different mindset, and they will add to the creative process of whatever you're trying to do. Number two, superheroes only exist in Hollywood and Bollywood movies. In real life, great teams make great things happen. Number three, it's important that you ask for help. And when you do so, you will find so many people who are willing and ready and eager to help you and assist you. All you have to do is ask. Number four, if you're in a creative business, freelancers are a great resource. So take, for example, what we do here at Cutting Edge. Video creation is a very creative process that requires time and creativity. Creativity in turn requires inspiration, sometimes isolation also. It's not a linear process. Sometimes you'll be producing maybe 4 videos in a day. At other times you may not be making anything in 4 weeks. So therefore, freelancers are a wonderful resource that help you retain that flexibility of volume and still produce great content. Number 5, learn to create a culture of mutual accountability with each other. When you're working with freelancers and people who are not based physically in the same workplace, in the same office, creating mutual accountability is a great way of ensuring that things get executed on time. And the answer to that is by building mutual accountability. Steve Jobs said this about teamwork, and it's one of my favorite quotes by Steve Jobs. Great things in business are not done by one individual. Great things in business or creativity or writing a book or whatever the pursuit is not done by one individual. They are always done by a team. The point that I'm trying to make is this: you cannot do it alone. You should not try doing it alone. Success, my friends, is a team sport. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness or incompetence. Not asking for help is actually an issue that you should be working on. The biggest trap for solopreneurs, SME owners, content creators, entrepreneurs is the trap of trying to do everything by yourself. So I meet somebody who's just launched a new channel or someone who's maybe running some other business, and I ask, how are you doing your digital marketing? Oh, I'm trying to do it all by myself. Have you designed your website yet? Yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm trying to do it on my own. How about search engine optimization? I'm trying to do it on my own. Video creation on my own. This is criminal. You should stop this because you're stopping the flow of goods and services and money in the economy. Think about this. If somebody's hiring your services, right? If you're a dentist or a lawyer or a motivational speaker, someone out there is paying you for your services, correct? They're not trying to do it all by themselves. People are not trying to extract their own teeth, right? When I get invited as a keynote speaker, when corporations invite me to speak at their annual conferences or award ceremonies or other functions, they have great in-house speakers too, but they still send me or other speakers an invitation to come and add value because they know that you should not try to do everything on your own. So why should you? Why should I be trying to do everything on my own? Shooting, editing, thumbnails, etc. The fact is, my friends, you can 10x your productivity. I know there's a lot of videos out there about 10xing your revenue, and I believe it's the process, it's the input. If you 10x the input, the results will take care of themselves. If you can 10x your productivity by utilizing the power of teamwork and collaboration, the results will go through the roof. One of the most amazing people that I had the privilege of getting some guidance from is Dr. Archana Shukla, who's now the director of IIM Lucknow. She was our course instructor when I was doing the journal management program, the GMP from the Indian Institute of Management in Lucknow. At that particular time, I was feeling stuck in my career and my growth as a speaker. I'm talking about 7 to 8 years ago. So I had a chat with Dr. Archana Shukla, and she said something very valuable, very profound, which has stayed with me over the last several years. She said, Simarjeet, focus on the core and learn to delegate the periphery. Focus on the core and learn to delegate the periphery items. Which means if you try to do everything by yourself, which is your core items, which is you adding value to your audiences, solving their problems. If you try to do that, as well as you try to do your own digital marketing and all the other periphery activities that help you take this business forward, you are spreading yourself thin. You won't be able to accomplish much because you will burn out pretty soon. You will compromise the core activities because all your focus is now spread out to the periphery activities. So this is what she said in such a powerful takeaway. It stayed with me for several years. I must learn to delegate and train others to do the periphery items, right? So that I can focus on core items wherein I cannot be replaced. And this is my question to you. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a content creator, small business owner, what are your core activities and what are your peripheral activities? And where is your focus right now? Where is your focus right now? Are all the periphery items shouting for your attention? Is your attention all diverted to all the things that other people should be doing? Or are you able to focus on what you do really well? Are you focusing on the areas where you cannot be replaced? My friends, if you're compromising your core activities because you failed to delegate your peripheral tasks, that's a huge mistake, especially in the early part of your entrepreneurial journey. Just this one pointer was so useful that my entire time spent at the Indian Institute of Management in Lucknow during the GMP program was successful because of this one powerful takeaway, that aha moment that I had. Well, I met many amazing professors and fellow students as well who are now friends, so it was time well spent. Long story short, the point that I'm trying to make is this: be open to learning from other people. Be open to learning from others. It's okay to say that I don't know. You need to move away from this false notion that if you're an expert in your field, automatically you're an expert in every field. That's incorrect. You don't have to know everything, and there are other people who are very good at what they do. Your ability to take what you want to do forward lies in collaborating with these people. You see, great leaders never hesitate to say, I don't know, but we can find out. I don't know, but together we can find out. Learn to nurture talent, very important. Learn to nurture talent. People who work with you, obviously they cannot read your mind about what sort of standards you expect, but it's your duty as a leader to explain to them the standards that you expect from them, and then coach them and guide them. Show them if you have to achieve those standards. Hold them accountable to those standards. If you have the right people, they will learn and adapt and grow with you. Others will leave the bus, and that's okay. So we've applied these principles of teamwork and collaboration not only to how we operate, not only to how we create content, but also in bringing to you all these new videos that we put out. It's all about curating win-win situations. That's when major value addition happens to the outside world. You see, collaboration and teamwork will succeed in the long run if you create win-win situations for everybody. During the lockdown, as some of you might be aware, we started the Beginner's Mind series. We reached out to thought leaders and experts across the world to interview them, have a virtual chat, create a video and put it out there for you guys to watch. This way we were able to create a win-win for all parties involved, for our audience, for our guests, and we were able to add tremendous value to our YouTube channel by hosting these amazing experts. In turn, we promoted their YouTube channels, their books, their courses, etc., while we were focusing on the most important thing and what we do best, that is adding value to our viewers across the world. So as I close this video on the power of teamwork and collaboration, I have a few questions for you. Number one, are you trying to do everything by yourself? Number two, do you reach out to talented people and ask for help, guidance, and collaboration or not? Number three, are you aggressively delegating periphery tasks or not? Number four, do you even know which tasks are your core tasks and which ones are peripheral. If not, I think it's a good time to pause and sit down with a pen and paper, take an A4 sheet, dot true circles, a smaller one where you can write your core activities, and a larger one, all the peripheral activities that support your business. First, learn to distinguish them and then learn to delegate whatever is in the periphery. Number 5, are you developing talent for the long run or not? This was Simarjeet Singh with lessons learned from my YouTube journey. Thanks for tuning in.